Hi guys, so this is the video I was talking about that I will do after the live we recently had. And I wanted to just start with Bitcoin and start with a chart I shared yesterday with this red lower time frame account. Uh, going on quite well right now with the bounce from the fourth wave here coming up and yeah, so basically if we just like look back a little bit, we had this like huge correction of the fourth wave. Then we had the 1 2 with a higher low breakout, higher high, 1 2 in the lower time frame, bouncing on the support line and continuing in a more aggressive move upwards. So basically what I'm thinking it is doing is ending the fifth wave of the third right now. So why I think so, and why I think the third wave wasn't here, I mean the green one, is basically because the count fits very well, and because we have like other small clues, like the highest volume here is around this zone, which should represent third wave, of third wave, of third wave. So everything is like perfect right now. Um, Of course, it could like make even a larger volume coming now with some even more sets of waves. But yeah, let's be a bit realistic and calm still. And if we are, then we will see that yeah, we are in the last phase just of this third green wave, and then we should have some kind of horizontal correction. I think it would be like just over the 100K. We break the 100K and just stay above for a few times, and then continue aggressively upwards of the fifth wave, or third, and so on, continuing to what I think will end the. Okay, now you have a lot of stuff showing here, but don't be worry. I think the cycle would end around the 200K, something like that. That would be very good zone to stop and to sell. This is what I see at least. But yeah, so if we look just like quickly at the Fibonacci extensions targets, we can see that yeah, you can see it by yourself that third wave here respects very well the 1618 times the first wave. If we take the one on the larger time frame, the green one, and we just look at the next target because it's an extension, then we get what? We get the third wave, green one, ending around, if we're just being a little bit more precise. What? Sorry. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, around 110 or 108, it doesn't really matter, but into this kind of zone, And you can also, to be sure, or to look at even one more target, 1618 times the pullback, you also get around this zone of 107 or 6 or 8, I don't know. But yeah, somewhere here. So I think that we are going to break the 100K now. This is the thing that is ongoing. This is why we're seeing strong upcoming. And once we have done that, we should stay above or just around it, and then continue upwards. Yes, so let's take a quick look at the XY just to update this one too. And what we can see is that I was expecting this to be the start of the C wave. If this is an A and a B and a C, but yeah, it made a great pullback here. I think it is because of investors just coming back into the US market, pushing up the price of the dollar because it's, yeah, you have to buy the dollar before you buy the stock in the US. So pushing back the price of DXY. I didn't expect it to be so huge, but it made a new high. So yeah, so I changed the account with the C wave here, and I expect it to come down now. I think that most of the money has come back to the country. But to be honest, I mean, this is what I expected to do, and this is what I expect will also push the price of Bitcoin upwards because of the lowering valuation. So more money fleeing from it going to the assets. But to be honest, I will very much like the dollar to stay here because I'm investing from the outside in Europe and I'm investing in American stocks. So if the dollar can get strong too, why the stocks are increasing or the crypto is increasing, then I'm just happy for that. But yeah, um, I expect it, at least if you look at the count, to go down to this zone of 95, something like that. This is where I think it will end. Um, and this is also, I think, where the entire bull market will end when the dollar has bottomed. But yeah, we'll see. Let's first take a look at the index, the Nasdaq. So the Nasdaq has done a 1-2 here. Then that was a flat, quite horizontal. Then large third wave. Then steep and fast fourth wave. So generally, you will see that happening in the second wave instead of the fourth wave, and you will see horizontal moves happening in the fourth wave instead of the second wave. But yeah, sometimes the other happens, and as long as you get the alternation, meaning that when you have horizontal correction in one of the way, the second or the fourth one, you should get the steep correction in the other one. Alternation rule guideline. So that's following it very well here. And this is why I'm expecting this recent move up to be the first wave of something bigger. No, I don't think the second wave has quite ended yet, but once it does, and once we get prices increasing strongly again, then I guess we will be into uh, the third wave, and we will see, and we will. I think it will be quite clear once we are there. So I wanted to show you a few stocks, starting with mining stocks. We have Maura pushing back now upwards after great breakout, steep pullback to close the gap it had here on the daily. Now it's coming back up again like a slingshot. And I think it will continue. I mean, I have the target for this third wave, green wave, around 43, something like that. Then I guess a small horizontal correction for the fourth wave because this one was very steep. And then continuing back upwards. And yeah, we're going to the 3 digits zone. This is like the minimum target, but to be honest, if you look at the very large time frame, uh, this was very clearly an impulse, so you should get one more here. And this was very clearly a leading diagonal. Second wave, we are into the third wave now, gaining momentum. You can see here also the volume is increasing. So yeah, I think we are going to reach Maybe not all the way to 100% of this move, but I mean almost 300 Mara or 400 Mara or even a 5 600 Mara is very, I mean, possible. I mean, 300 or 400, I think it would be quite enough and be a good place to sell. But I would not be so, um, I mean, yeah, impressed or if it reaches this zone. I think it will. So this is usually the target, the 100% target you have. And this is quite a conservative view even, because it's an ABC target, not a 1 to 3 target. So, I mean, it doesn't sound conservative when you look at it like that, but from a layer to wave perspective with the Fibonacci extensions, it's quite conservative. So, yeah, 300 Mara is at least, I think. You could expect even more. If you look at Riot, same thing here. Huge first wave. Now it's doing the other one. And if you look even at it on the lower time frame, I think it has had a second one, and now it's going to push strongly for the third wave. Hut Mining Group or Hut 8 Corporation. Sorry. I think, yeah, so same thing here. Very clear 5 waves move. Not as clear here, but it was a really horizontal correction here. So we should expect the fourth wave to be quite fast and steep once it happens. So maybe we go all the way to the all-time high, then fast and steep correction to bounce on the middle line here, and coming back up to end around 170. Yeah, that's what I am guessing it will do. Clean Spark, just to quickly look at it. Yeah, it was clear this view. Same stuff. Strong A wave, B wave, C wave should be quite equal to it. We should end around 76 or something like that. And now we are in the fifth phase of the third wave. Yeah. So there are a lot of like stocks acting exactly like that. You have also like yeah, we have GameStop. GameStop is quite interesting. Oh no, why has it moved? Sometimes the channel just moves like that. I don't know why. Sorry for that. Uh, yeah, whatever. So yeah, sorry for that. So really a huge impulsive move we had. You remember all of you back in 2021 and 2020. Then ABC, very long and painful correction, but a correction that was indicating something very interesting. That was an ending diagonal, meaning that the price would be explosive when breaking out. What it was, it was explosive. Then pull back to bounce. Same stuff happening on a very low time from here, almost that we had here. And now it's peaking back up. So now we should like be a really increasing price action and volatility upwards very soon. It's really doing exactly what it should do now. But yeah, I mean, I could look at thousands of stocks, but I don't have the time for that. I'm just gonna quickly show you other few cryptocurrencies. Like I want to show you Cardano. So Cardano is really doing exactly what we have forecasted. It's doing the third wave right now, even the third of the third. If you look at the lower time frame, it was a horizontal, not so steep correction here for the second wave of the third. So we should expect fourth wave to be of this be quite steep and quick. Maybe it has already happened in a very low time frame, but we'll see. Or it happens a bit higher. Then this fourth wave that is on the larger time frame should be quite horizontal, not as steep as the second wave here. And then, yeah, continuing back upwards, at least breaking the previous all-time high of 3.2 or something like that, 15 maybe, yeah. 5.4 is my target. This is where I think it will end. It could push all the way up to 8.5 or something like that, $8 to reach this line, you know. And then we have like Dogecoin doing quite a bit of the same stuff. So this one is it's up to you how much risk you want to put into this one. It could really go ballistic now that Elon Musk is even part of the government. So it could actually go all the way up to this resistance line, which is around 20, yeah, between 15 and $20. I mean, it depends on the time frame it will take. But yeah, if you take a little bit more conservative view, then you should expect to break this all-time high and to reach some kind of Fibonacci targets that are quite easy to or I mean quite normal to reach, like the 2.618. So 1.4, which is the Fib target that is above this all-time high. I think this will be a very good place to start selling, or at least sell all your position if you don't want to take too much risk. I will do it at least. Solana also acting very well, now breaking out from the fourth wave. I actually expect it to reach the 1000 or something like that. This is a really interesting stock also. Neo doing quite, it hasn't broken out from the triangle yet, so it's really interesting. Not like XRP, if you look at it. XRP has already broken out, but yeah, it should reach like $12 or something like that. So really same kind of structure happening. And then you have Cherry, CHR, coming into the third wave right now after having doing a very clear impulse last cycle, pullback. Now it should do quite the same. So we should expect a target around $7, but yeah, at least above all-time high. So that was all, and hope you liked it. And we'll see next time we'll do a live. We could go more into depth in some stocks, but yeah, see you.